All right, so my name is Michael Adits. So we're going to do this in two ways. I'm going to explain a whole lot of stuff to you first. Then I plan to run an ad with you, just show you the process live. But I'm going to explain everything to you first here on my screen. So uh, first thing is why Instagram ads? Why exactly do we run Instagram ads? What's the purpose of Instagram ads? All right. So what you will do is basically, if you have questions, just write it down somewhere. Okay. After the class, we'll have a Q&A session where you can ask me your questions and I will answer. But uh, try not to interrupt in the process of the class now. So why exactly are we doing Instagram ads, or why do we do Instagram ads? Create Instagram promotions to reach more people and drive business leads and or direct sales. So the first thing you need to understand about Instagram is that Instagram is just a leads platform. It's basically a leads platform. Nothing else, nothing special about the platform. It is just there for you to generate leads. That's exactly why you use Instagram. So you can do that either organically or you can run ads. Okay. So this is not an organic class. This is a class for how to run ads from Instagram. Okay. So why not Facebook, or why will I be running an ad from Instagram's platform? Why not Facebook? A lot of people ask me that question. Oh, you know what? Why is Instagram better, or why is Facebook better? Which is better, anyways? The reason why Instagram is comparatively, I mean, it's not better. It's not better, but there are two sides to it. When you run Instagram ads, okay, you are most likely to get a lot better reach from your Instagram ads. And the reason why that happens is because the buying competition for Facebook advertising is way higher than Instagram, right? The buying competition is way higher. And the reason why it is way higher is because, well, on Facebook, you can do detailed targeting. Okay, I'm aware that some people here already, you already know Facebook advertising properly. You know how to run ads with Facebook. So on Facebook, you can do detailed targeting. You can have exclusions, you can have inclusions, you can be specific to your targeting. You can target pages, you can target different things. When it comes to Instagram, no, you can't do all those things. So basically, most advertisers do not like running ads directly from Instagram. Most people do not, you know, and that provides an advantage for people that know how to work the platform because, like I said, you get better reach when you run the ads directly from Instagram. Facebook doesn't give you the it won't give you the same amount of reach. All right, so that's why you would use Instagram ads. So I mean, like I told you, there's that advantage. The advantage is okay, it gets you more leads, but the disadvantage is that you cannot really define the kind of leads you would get because you don't have all of the targeting variables. All you can target here is the demographics you can target here. All you can target here is gender, age, interest, location. That's all. Nothing else. You can't target any other thing, just those four things. So you have to really understand your customers, right? And know the particular interest variables that will trap them on Instagram because you cannot be specific. But the good part is that the amount of money, whatever budget you set in for Instagram will be maximized. You get better reach, you get very strong reach on whatever budget you set. Okay, so that's the good part about Instagram ads. All right. So of course, now the way it works is very simple. First thing you do is, so we're on the next page now. The first thing you do is create a simple ad creative, basically, right? Now, when you are creating your post on Instagram normally, right, there's always that button if you're a business page that says promote, just like you can see right here, that button that says promote, like you can see here. Okay, is always behind every post. In fact, sometimes when your post is doing very well, when you open your insights, you see, oh, promote this post. That's basically how Instagram ads works. What happens is that you just basically boost a post and it reaches more people. Like I said, it's a lead generation platform. It helps you get better leads. So if you're very good at content marketing, right, and you structure a proper content, maybe using a carousel, like a carousel is that continuous post that goes on 1 to 10. Maybe using a carousel, all right, and you structure your ad, and then it's a very simple funnel from value to up to sale. You can as well do that. So basically, you can put up a video, run ads. You can put up a carousel, run ads, and you can put up a single post like you see here and run ads. Now, I've tried to create, right, ad creatives, right. I'm not teaching copywriting, so but I'm going to explain from the angle of the creative. So I'm sure some of you that are internet marketers definitely know Ty Lopez. You must have come across his ad somewhere. And this is one, and what I do, which I would encourage each person here learning advertising, is that whenever you come across any single person running an ad that has to do with your field, take a screenshot or save the ad or do something to keep that ad in store. You never can tell when you would use it, right? You never can tell when you will need it. This ad catches attention. It is a beautiful creative. I'm not so affirmative with the copy, but then the creative is beautiful. It tells you exactly what you need, and then for him, he is playing on the fact that he's already known. That's why he can boldly put his face there. The warmth feel. So this is how you basically, if you are a creator or you are a freelancer, or if you are a service provider that you want to offer your services to an audience, right? You want to sell your services, or you want to sell a course, or you want to sell a program or an offer. You can structure your ad this way, or whatever works, whatever you think works best according to your target audience or the target audience you have in mind. Now, I've shown this one here, this learn Instagram advertising for free. Now, this was an ad that I came up with, all right, within the space of not too long. I created the ad. I wanted to just see what will happen, and then I ran the ad, okay, and it converted. It was just learn Instagram advertising for free. Now, this is if you're a marketer, you already know that obviously this has to be a funnel of some sorts. Okay, this has to be a funnel of some sorts where the first offer is free to bring them into the funnel, and then after they come into the funnel, the next thing that you want to do is convert them, all right, into paying clients. All right, after all the values have rolled in and all of, okay, then this is a product one. You see, buy one get one free, right? And then it's a wristwatch. And the reason why you structure ads like this with text is because in time past we've realized that this is what works best when it comes to conversions. If you just put a picture of yourself smiling, nobody's going to buy anything from you. They will just smile back at you, right? You have to realize that Instagram is a visual platform. Okay. Now I'm taking my time to. We've not gone into the advertising platform yet. We're just talking about the creative. You have to realize, right, that Instagram is a visual platform. Now, what happens is that people just they swipe through the entire page, all right? They just keep, if you put a nice picture, they'll just keep swiping up, down, swiping up, and they'll just tap it and like, because they would not know that it is an ad. In as much as you don't want people to know that you're selling to them, you also need them to understand that you're giving them an offer. There's a thin line that you have to draw, which is why we use little text and some good visual with the text. Okay, so this one tells you, so if you're a fan of this wristwatch and then you see buy one get one free of this, you know that there's an offer. The next thing you might want to do is read what the offer is about. Sometimes some people they don't bother to read the offer because the creative is enough. If you've done your targeting properly, you just click on the ad and go to wherever it's taking them to. Okay, so this was what these are. I mean, these are the ad creatives. You can, if whatever you're selling is a physical product, you can find your way to create your own creative around that, and then be fine. So after that, after you set it up, when you want to boost a post, you have to put up your post first on Instagram. You need to put up a post first. Now, I generally advise, it is not compulsory, it is not mandatory, but I generally advise, right, that before you decide that you want to run any Instagram ad, I generally advise that you put up maybe about 6 posts, all right, before you run any Instagram ads, because you have to understand that it is a visual platform, right? So once they click your ad, most people will go to your page. All right, most people will come to your page. They want to see if they can trust you. Your Instagram ads will do extremely poorly if your page does not convey a message of trust. You can run an ad from Facebook without giving a damn about your page. Nobody really, because you don't care, right? Because the Facebook ad is just going to take them from wherever you're getting them from, wherever the lead is or the placement is. Your placement is on Instagram, your placement is on Facebook, wherever it is, Facebook Markets, anywhere. It's taking them from there and taking them directly to your landing page or your WhatsApp. So nobody really cares. But when you're running an Instagram ad from Instagram, most people will click your profile. Okay, so you need to make sure that Now, this is not an organic class again, but nevertheless, you need to make sure that your bio, your entire bio, that's this, your bio is properly set up. Okay, so that people understand that okay, there's a message of trust, there's credibility being shown, there's professionalism being shown. All right, so you want them to understand that okay, you are real, you're legit. That's why I said put 6 posts up so that they can trust you. All right. So after your 6 posts, the next question I get a lot is that, oh, Michael, should we have a certain number of followers, right, before we run ads? Again, it's not compulsory. Okay, it's not compulsory in any way. However, I advise that you have, say, 25 to 50 followers at first. Get that organically. Look for 50, 25, 50 people that can follow you organically. But again, you can try it out without doing that. The reason why I'll say do it organically and get an actual target audience because the algorithm would start first with your page. It would optimize from your page and deliver. So if you do not, if you don't do some organic preparation for it, it will have to take its time to calculate all of the I don't know, whatever the algorithm calculates, matrices or whatever. It has to take its time to calculate all those things. All right. And when it does that, then you're spending money, you're taking time. So I usually advise that you try to build a very small following before you run the ads. Okay. Bearing in mind that if people land on your page and you have 0 followers, right? Who's going to trust you in the days of the amount of scam? Because again, Instagram is visual. If you run an ad through Instagram, they will land on your page. I've emphasized that enough. So after you've done all of that, okay, next thing you want to now do is simply click the promote button here. Once you put up your display, your ad visual, which is what you're seeing here, you type in your copy as the caption. The next thing you want to do is just hit this promote button here, and we're set. Okay. So moving on to the next page, right? Now here, the first thing you see when you open the platform is select where you want people to go to. All right, the destination you want people to go to. Okay, so now at this point, you can decide, you know what, I want them to come to my profile. I want them to come to my website. I want them to go to my direct messages. Okay. Now, your website does not have to be a website. When it comes to Instagram marketing, you don't have to, Instagram advertising, you don't have to have a website like in quote websites. Any link whatsoever, you can take a Twitter post. If you want people to follow you on Twitter, you want to run your ads directly to Twitter because we all know as marketers that Twitter is extremely expensive as compared to Facebook or Instagram. So you want to grow your following on Twitter, you want to take the audience from Instagram and put it on Twitter. Copy a link from Twitter, put it here, just where they say websites. Once you click that website part, it will drop down a link. You fill it there, and you are good to go. You can use WhatsApp Business. You can put a WhatsApp Business link there. It would work. You can use a proper website. You can use a landing page. You can use a form. Any form of URL would definitely work right here. Okay. So, like I said, the first option you have is your profile. And you're promoting your profile in the right? You want people to know that you exist, okay? Or you want to build followers. You're not particularly interested in getting sales. You just want to build followers, okay? So this is what we call brand awareness, right? You just want people to know that you exist. People also do brand awareness when they already have a proper organic structure in place, which means that when they go and get external reach, right, they know that the conversion happens on their profile. They don't need to take them to any external page. All of the conversions happens on their profile. That's when you run your profile ad. Okay. The next one, before we go back to website, is your DM. All right. So if you're someone that wants to convert using Instagram itself, you don't want people to have your phone number, you don't want people to have your phone number or anything like that. You just want to be able to uh, run your ad directly to Instagram and then talk to them via Instagram and then convert them via Instagram. Then you can simply use the IGDMs. All right. Now, when it comes to the IGDMs, I generally do not advise it, right? Unless maybe you want to use bots. Now, the reason why I do not advise it is because the world we live in now is being run by data. Okay. If you use a WhatsApp link, you are killing two birds with one stone. You're getting their phone numbers, which makes it easier for you to convert them either via WhatsApp stories or via direct messages or late offers, other offers you send to them later on. So I generally advise people that you should not use IGDMs unless you are the person that wants to use bots. Okay, you've programmed your replies on the DM and it makes it easier for you. But basically, when you run an ad to a DM, okay, what you're doing is doing conversions. You're going to talk to them, you're going to have a conversation with them to convert them into sales. Okay, so the main one, which is your website, all right, it's simple. Put in your link into the website and then you're good to go. Like I said already, you can use whatever link you want and you're good to go. And that's it. The next step you see after that is now before this, you'll see when we go into the ads platform, you'll see it. Well, before this, now there's the before this page, you have two options. All right. The first option is automatic, which is what you see here. So Instagram will ask you, you know what, do you want us to help you run the ad automatically, or do you want to create your own audience? Now, if you click on automatic, you are probably going to waste your money. You basically want to dash Instagram money. You're saying, you know what, Instagram, come, I love you guys so much. Take 50K, just hold it and be happy. Okay. But if you want to actually convert, then you definitely have to create your own audience. All right. You have to create your own audience. Okay. So now that's the process that we're in right now, creating the audience. All right. So in creating the audience, there are three factors, like I mentioned earlier on, or four factors that we described: location, interest, age, and gender. All right. So I want you guys to be noting down your questions because I want you to ask questions. All right. And then my advice for you before you even get here at all, okay? Before you get here at all, I want you guys to do what I call persona building. Make sure that you have your structured persona. Many people that run ads just freestyle it. They don't really go through the process of finding out the interest variables that their customers are described by, such that they would convert. Hopefully, we get to come back here and get this process, and I would explain it to be better on um, customer personas. All right. Okay. So, like I've said, you have two options: automatic or create yours. Now, if automatic should actually work, but the problem with automatic is that it uses the data from your profile. So if your followers or people that have engaged with your page, right, are not your ideal audience, Instagram will just expand on what you have told it based on your page, right? And when it expands on it, it will send the ads to people exactly like that. This is why you have to create your own. So never press automatic. Next stage is to describe the audience. Now, the first thing you see is audience name. Now, whenever you run an ad, I plead with you, name your audiences. Instagram is not like Facebook. Is a bit neater where you do it with Facebook. Your audiences would automatically be saved. When you start describing your audiences here, the moment you leave this platform and you don't save it, right? What will happen is all of your progress will be lost. So make sure that every time once you type in the name first, you save. All right, you click yes, I'm done. All right. Next thing you see here is locations. Pretty simple, right? Where are you targeting? Who do you want to reach out to? Do you want to get to people in Abuja, in Lagos? Where do you want to target? Who do you want to reach out to? Okay. Next thing you see here is interest. Interest is basically describing exactly what they do. What do they eat? What do they wear? Right? Where do they go to? Do they fly in planes? Where do they live? Right? You can put all of those interests there, and then you have the age and the gender. Now, I'll say something here quickly. When it comes to advertising, for the benefit of people that are new to advertising, because I know there are some people that are good here, but want to just learn how to do it from Instagram. For the benefit of people that are good in advertising, right? For that not so good rather, when you're running ads, have that mentality of don't have the everybody mentality. I say something a lot these days. I say more is less, all right, and less is more, basically. All right. So that means that many people assume that more is more, but actually less is more. So if you have run your ads already, and then from the first ad you run, right, you reached out to say 1,000 people, and out of that, 600 people were male, and then 40 were female, and then out of that, you got a percentage conversion of 90%, right? Male, and then 10% female. Now, that Instagram has already told you firsthand that your customers are male, not female. Females are not interested in buying what you're selling. So basically, what you should do at that point in time is restrict yourself to selling to males only. That's just an advice, okay? Because people do it. People will still run their ads without optimizing from their data. Every time you run an ad, go back to your data, find out all of the variables, right? Find out every single variable that was missed out, the ones that failed, the ones that did not fail, then optimize your next one. All right. That's basically for the benefit of people that are new here. All right. So that's basically it from here. And then the next part, once you are done with this, is okay, how much are you going to spend? How much do you want to spend? Now, this one, what I put here is a brand awareness campaign. Say you want to run brand awareness, this is what I would expect you spend. All right. But if you're not running brand awareness, then you shouldn't be spending this very low amount of money for ads. All right. In actual, I would advise that you spend at least 5,000 naira a day on ads. You can go lower, which is the good thing about Instagram. Last year, I did an experiment. I ran 3 ads using this same budget. All right, this same budget, and the conversions were beautiful, really nice. That's the good thing about Instagram. Once you can get the targeting right, you have the reach. You have the reach, right? So you can reach out to a lot of people, and your conversions can be a lot sweeter than Facebook would give you. But if you don't have the targeting variables correctly, you waste a lot of money because you just be getting people that you just be seeing likes, 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 likes. Your ad will have 300 likes without any conversion, or maybe 3 people that will message you and then be pricing whatever you're selling. Of course, I don't need to mention it here. If you're going to run any ad, whatever ad you're running, make sure your price is attached to it. That's decency. Okay. So of course you select your duration. You can fiddle about with this and adjust it however you want to meet your desired need. All right. So before you start running your ads fully, run some tests, test multiple audiences and see which one works. All right. Okay. So the next part after that, what you would see next is, oh, okay, you need to review your ad and see how it looks on different views, right, on placement on Instagram. And then I believe that is all. All right, that is the lowdown of everything that has to do with Instagram ads. It's straightforward. We'll go into the ads platform, right? I will switch over to my mobile phone, and then we'll go into the ads platform to see the exact process. But at this point, which is about almost 30 minutes into the class, I want to ask, does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions before we go into the ads?
None from my end.
Hello? Okay, none from your end. Awesome. No other person has a question. All right, fantastic. Let us go.
Please, I thought you wanted us to tap the question. Did you say 5K per day for
Yes,
the ad?
that's my general advice.
Okay.
That's my general advice.
Okay.
That's my general advice. Okay. All right. Is someone does anybody want to type in a question? Can we edit the budget while the ads is running? No. How do we reset interest? We'll get back. Hopefully we can get there. When we get there, I mean you would
Okay, hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, Emmanuel.
Okay, I would like to know, is it advisable to run an Instagram ads from Facebook directly, or you run it directly on Instagram? Like, say for instance, I want to run ads.
Yes, I got the question. Like I said, right,
Okay.
It depends on exactly what you want to accomplish with the ads. If you're trying to look for detailed targeting, you want to be specific with the people you reach out to. If you want to be specific to the people you reach out to, then what you want to do is use Facebook. But if you're looking for numbers, right? If you're looking for numbers, use Instagram. So I'll use this analogy I used for a class I taught, and it helps them. So let's assume that you want to sell in ShopRite. You know how big, Ikeja City Mall. I don't know where you guys are from in Nigeria, but Ikeja City Mall or a big mall, and then you want to sell shoes there. What Instagram
Okay.
does for you is that Instagram will take your shoes basically to as many people as possible. It will take your
Okay.
shoes to as many people as possible. But what Facebook does is that Facebook will take your shoes to the particular person, right, that wants that shoe, because you can specify detailed targeting using Facebook. But again, like I said, Instagram will take your shoes to everybody at a cheaper rate. Facebook will charge you more because it wants to take it to specific people. All right.
Okay.
So the way you can help yourself is make the shoe as, if you're selling shoes and you make it as attractive and as big as possible, right? You can attract people to you on time. Make the offer as sweet as possible. You can attract people to you on time. All right.
Okay.
So that would help. I hope that makes it
Okay.
clear. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
I have a question.
Okay, hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, yeah. The reason why I asked that question was that I ran an ad, a purchase objective ad on Facebook.
Okay, so what I want you to do for me is ask that question after the entire class. If it's specific to your results,
that's
ask
fine.
after
Okay.
the class. Okay. All right.
Okay,
How
can
do
I
you
that's
ask
fine. Okay,
one?
that's fine.
Yes, please ask. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, quickly. If you're running ads from Facebook, you can spread it to Instagram. That's what I've observed.
Yes, you
So,
can
but
place
if
it on Instagram.
you're running on
Yeah.
if you're running on Instagram, is there an option to place it
No,
on
you can't.
Facebook?
No, you can't. When you run from Instagram, you're simply boosting the post to get more reach. All right. On Instagram, what we focus on is how many accounts we can reach. So what Instagram does for
Okay.
you is that it allows you to reach more people. All right. Someone said you talked about price
Okay.
being attached. Do you mean we attach prices to our cost on the ad? Yes, you must attract your prices, right,
No.
to the ad. But no,
No.
if you're selling, sorry, I think Mr. Adeyemi, please hold on. But no, if you're selling a course, I mean, you put your price. If you're selling a course, put your price. You can put your price definitely if you're pricing it anyways. But if you're selling a course, I don't advise that you price your course first. You advise that you build a funnel. But that's another story. That's another class. What I would advise is that you put your cost in the caption. Let it be clear. Let them know how much they're paying. Okay, that shows confidence in your offer. So the next one is people say they run ads on Instagram for real estate and get lots of quality leads and lots of sales. It is really true. As long as you can get your targeting right, and you have a lot of money to spend on it, fine. Of course, you can get conversions, crazy conversions from Instagram. Can I create my audience on Facebook and then run the ad on Instagram? No, you can't. Instagram's ad platform is widely different from Facebook. You cannot create an audience on Facebook and use it on Instagram. You have to create your audience from Instagram. All right, Mr. DME, your question.
Okay, which one is better? Is it using video ads or pictures, image on Instagram?
Is it using video? It depends
Yes.
on what you are selling. You need to test and optimize for exactly what you are selling. Nobody can tell you and say this is what will work. That is anybody that tells you that is lying to you. You need to test and find out what works. Is it images or videos that will work best for you? For two of my
Yes,
businesses,
sir.
images works. For another one is video that works, right? The thing about videos is that you also have to understand that when you're running a video ad on Instagram, the attention span of each person to your image on Instagram is 3 seconds. The best they will give you is 3 seconds. All right. So if your video does not take them past 3 seconds, you've lost money. All right. But
Thank you.
a single image position once the communication good to go. They only have 3 seconds maximum to see your ad. All right. So don't forget that. I'm using PayU on my ad account and I can't find my ad account on IG. I don't know if it's because I'm using that. No, I also think that it might just be, your Facebook account is not properly connected to your Instagram. The payment method does not have any effect on Instagram whatsoever. All right. Any other questions as regards what we've done so far? All right. Awesome. I'm going to switch over to my phone so that we can move into the platform. Right.
Excellent evening, sir.
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you for the lecture, sir. I want to ask as regards the pricing. how do you determine? Because I discovered that some of the ads I meet in some other platforms, so that the price is an issue. That maybe your own is higher or lower, or those are factors. How do I zero in that we generate when I'm on the specification of price? Because I believe
so when you decide your price, don't care about what any
Yes.
other person is selling. It's not your business whatsoever. If anybody is selling their own for 1,000 naira and you are selling your own for 1 million naira, guess what? People that will buy for you for 1 million naira still exist. All right, don't
Okay.
focus on the people that would buy less from you. What you now need to do, which is a general free tip to everybody listening to me, when you're running an ad on Instagram, the people you target are people that have money. Never target people. Okay, I believe that one is clear. I don't think you should target people that do not have money. So what you think about is that these people that have money, what exactly do they do? All right. Do they travel to Abu Dhabi? Do they go to Dubai? Do they fly in Emirates? Do they wear Louis Vuitton? Do they wear Polo Ralph Lauren? Those premium brands, those premium things always work for targeting. They always work. But now you need to streamline this targeting to exactly what you're selling. All right. You need to streamline it to exactly what you're selling. So for example, you want to target, say, people that travel by, let me see, people that wear Nike. Let's assume you want to target people that wear Nike, and then your target market in actual people you're actually looking for to target is actually you're looking for females. You're looking for females, and you're targeting like probability that your ads will convert so high is low, or you're targeting Swatch, or you're targeting what's it called? The other ones. The probability that you're targeting would work properly is very low. Okay. All right. So I'm going to my phone has seems like my phone has worked. And I want to quickly enable my sharing.
Hello.
Yes, I'm still with you to answer your questions if you have. Hello.
Yeah, please. Please. Hello.
I'm
Hello,
sorry.
yeah, please. Is it advisable to run Facebook?
Can you type in your question, please? I cannot.
Instagram ads separate Facebook.
Please type in your question.
Run together.
Please type in your question. Please type in your question. I could not hear you.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it ad Facebook ad? Or can I run it? Can I run it together?
Is it advisable that you what? Hello? Hello? Okay. Let us continue. You can ask your question afterwards.
To run the Facebook and Instagram ads together, or
sure you can. I mean, it depends on what
I run it separately from Facebook.
You can run both of them together. It depends on what your objectives are. All right, so we're on the ads platform, as you can see. I'm very sure you guys can see my.
Hello.
No. Sorry, can you ask?
I said, is it advisable?
Why is Zoom?
Oga, ask your question later. Now let's continue. They say type your question.
Thank you very much, sir.
Let us continue.
All right, so thank you very much. You can see my phone. Now, what I was showing you, which is what you can see in my bio, you can see Michael business strategies, my content, and all of that. You can see that right there. Now, what you see there is my bio. So if I was to run this ad, which is what you are seeing here, if I was to run this ad on Instagram, there's some level of inspiration of confidence. But guess what? I don't have other posts here, right? So what I said is that try to make sure you have other posts on your page. Okay, so I'm just going to unarchive some of this so that the page looks a little bit better than what it currently looks. Okay, so let's just unarchive some of them to make it about 6 posts, say. All right, and now we have 6 posts. All right, so if you go back to the page, you can see that there are 6 posts there now. This is comfortable. I would advise that, okay, if your page looks like this, then you can run an ad and hope to convert. Like I was saying, if you're going to create a course or you're a course creator here, do not run a direct ad to make sales on Instagram. You'll waste your money. Unless you are charging 3,000 naira or 2,000 naira, that's okay. You can do that. That's fine. But if you're going to charge someone 50,000 naira, 100,000 naira, don't run an Instagram ad directly to get sales. Get your leads first. Take them to a free value offer. If it is your webinar, do that. Take them to a webinar and get them to convert from there. All right. So let's go into the ads platform. Like I said, you can see the ad creative. This was a copy I wrote as quickly as I could at that time. And I got 110 people to register, out of which 40 people paid me after the offer. I mean, it was just a test to see if it would work, and it worked. So, I mean, basic copy, nothing really impressive, just really basic stuff, Okay, so you can do that, and then you hit the promote button. So after you hit the promote button, you can already see where it has taken us to, right? It's asking select where to send people. Like I told you, the first option, like I explained already, is brand awareness. So you can see that it's automatically, right, put Michael Adet, which is my username there. All right. So basically, what happens now is that when I run the ad, it will come back to my profile. It will come back here. All right. So just come back here. Now, I want you to take note of something. You can see www.michaelade.com, which is my personal website. You can see www.michaelade.com right there. So now what happens is that if I promote now, like, okay, let me explain the DM first. Like I said, DM would come straight. You can see Michaelade, so it will come back straight into the DM. All right, so but let's assume I'm not promoting with any of those two because, like I said, it's just direct stuff. So I want to promote with websites. So you can see that it has already picked out michaelade.com. You can see it has already picked it out for me. So you need to make sure that every time you want to run an ad, you change the option there. Change the link there. Though do not for any reason use michaelade.com or your website. Make sure that it is the link that you want to use that you insert there. So I want to show you what I was talking about. Let's assume that I want to, because like I said, Twitter ads are expensive. So let's assume that I want to run the ad for Twitter and I want to run it to this tweet that did really well. I go there. Where's the link? All right, so I go there, copy the link to the tweets. Okay, go back to Instagram. All right, I'm back on Instagram, edit it and put the link there. Just edit it and then I paste my link there. Okay, and then you're good to go. All right, now there's one more part. You can see that your ad has action buttons. All right, so if you are selling something, obviously you want to use shop now. If you are doing a training, you can use sign up. It depends on whatever you are doing. Choose the call to action you want. Right, make sure the ad flows. Don't just run an ad. Make sure you run an ad that flows. Let the communication be clear. All right, so I've clicked learn more. All right, website. I'm running the ad to my tweets. Okay, so the next thing is I press send. Now you can see that, okay, I already had some audiences here. Last class, I thought we created some of these audiences together. Of course, you can run your ad to any part of the world from Instagram. All right, so these are the audiences we created at that time. All right, so like I told you, you can see the first thing that is checked. You can see that the first thing that is checked here is automatic. If you run automatic ads there, you are putting yourself into problems. For no reason should you do that. Now, this special requirement is mostly because I run ads in the US. I've run ads with the US in the US with this account. Usually, if I run in Nigeria, it will not come up at all. Even if you're running in the US, you do not really need this at all. All right. Okay. So let's assume that we want to create the audience at first. So what I will do is tap on create your own audience. That's this right here. I'll just basically tap on this. Okay, that's this right here. Create your own audience is what I will tap on, right? Basically, and then I move there. So let's name our audience Instagram ads 1.0. Okay. All right. So then we now go into the next one. You can see location, interest, age, and gender, 13 to 65. So location. Now, secret ads. There are certain specific states that convert for certain specific products. right? You need to find out that, but you can never ever go wrong with Lagos and Abuja. You can never ever go wrong with Lagos and Abuja. You cannot go wrong with Kano, Kaduna. Those are very sweet places. Warri is also good. Edo is good. There are many places, to be honest. Just run your test and get it right. All right. So as you can see, there are two options here. You have regional and then you have local. Regional and local. So I'll explain the difference between the two of them now. Let's go back. So you can see this NA right above the name. There's NA there. It shows potential people reach. So every time you input a variable into the ads platform, every single time you input a variable into the ads platform, it will tell you how many people your ad will reach. Okay, like I said, you can't do detailed targeting with Instagram. You can only boost an ad and take it as far as possible. Okay, you can't do detailed targeting, but you can boost the ad and take it as far as possible. All right, so let's go back into the platform, locations. So let me explain local first. Now, the way you should do local, right, is that, okay, you've noticed that a particular place in Ikoyi is like there are people that have money there, you know, in Ikoyi or in wherever, Banana Island. You just notice that there's in that place, you want to go to, you want your ad to only go to people that are in Banana Island. You want it to be that specific. You now use local. That's what you use. All right. So you can, so you have two options as you can see here. My apologies. You have two options as you can see here. You can see your current location. So it is displaying my location now, and the radius is would send the ads to people around my location. But no, I want to type in an address. So I'll go there and say banana. Let's see if it will come up. Banana, banana, banana island. Let's see if it comes up. Banana Lagos. Okay, they not come up. So let us just try Lekki or something. All right, Lekki. All right, so let's assume that I want to target people around Lekki. So you can see that it has already told me that, oh, Michael, you can reach out to 49,000 people. All right, so you can decide that, you know what, I want to expand or reduce that. So expanding or reducing that is just click on this 5 kilometers right here, okay, and then drag it and say, you know what, I want to reach out to more people. I want to reach out to more people. I want to reach out to more people. You can go as far as the entire world, I think. Okay, you can't go as far as the entire world. You can go as far as Lagos. All right, but you can keep reducing and increasing as much as possible. Now, I never use this because you know that the data for Nigeria is not as nice as that. So I'm always careful to use this. So unless you maybe, okay, let's assume you want to target FCT. You want to target the government house alone. You can input that and then target that. At least you know that, okay, people that go to the government house area most likely have money. So that's one tip I can give to you. All right. So now, when it comes to region, that local, right? So we're going back to regional. So when it comes to regional, you need to enter the variables specifically. Now, like I said, this is not Facebook, so you cannot do exclusions or inclusions, all right? So what you can do is just enter the locations. You can decide that, you know what, I want to reach out to Lagos. Now, here's a fair warning. If you go and put Lagos town, you can see that below Lagos region, there's Lagos town. You click Lagos town, your ads will waste money. You need to make sure it is region. If you're targeting Lagos in general, you need to make sure that you're targeting the region. All right, so let us pick the region, Lagos. All right. Next one we pick is let's do Abuja. All right. See, can you see the mistake I almost made? I tapped on town. So you have to be careful to make sure that you are picking the region because the town is not doesn't reach out to everybody in Abuja. All right, you need to look for FCT. It came up, it has gone again. Abuja, FCT. All right, so you can see the region has come up. That's what you pick, and then it comes up. All right, so we can do other states. We can do Edo states. I mean, you can do Edo states. All right, we can do Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt specifically, but because Rivers is bigger than Port Harcourt, and I don't think people buy outside. So you can see that one is town/city because it's a part of Rivers. So just pick that, you know. So that's, you can basically input as many variables as possible there, and you can also make it specific, right? But if I wanted to be specific and say, okay, let me target Ikeja now. it will immediately tell me that I'm in overlapping locations. All right, it will tell me that there's an overlap. So can you see they're overlapping because I've already targeted the entire Lagos, which covers Ikeja. So I can remove Lagos and say, you know what, I only want to target Abuja, I want to target Ikeja, I want to target Lekki. All right, Lekki, I want to target where else? Ogba. All right, I want to target Ibejuleki. I'm not sure Ibejuleki is reflecting here yet, but I think it should. All right. This is not Ibejuleki, so you need to be careful when you're putting in the names. All right, but I'm not sure. You want to target Lagos. I mean, Lekki literally goes to Ibejuleki anyways. Most of the time when you run out to Lekki, it reaches Chevron, reaches Aja, reaches all of those axes. All right, so but you can as well put Aja here. All right, you can put Aja. It's not coming up. Aja Lagos. Let's see if it comes up now. Aja Town. Yes, that's it. You can put Ikorodu by all means. You can put Ikorodu. All right. You can put Ikorodu by all means. And then, all right. So by the time you've put in all this, you can see that it is not reflecting. If by mistake you press back here, you will lose all your progress. So you need to make sure that every time you press that your check button right at the bottom at the upper right, that's here. Make sure you always press this button. Okay. So if you press that button, you have saved it. You'll see that our reach, which is here, is now 2.6 million. We can reach out to 2.6 million. Obviously, if you send your ads to 2.6 million, you know what Instagram will do? Instagram will help you waste your money. Instagram will send your ads to people that will like it. Because what their business with you is that someone sees your ad. Like I said, it's just a boost. There's no optimization here. It's not Facebook. You can't tell them that, you know what, only charge me when they click the link. Once they see your ad, they charge you. Okay, so you need to go. Let's before we go into interest, let's do the age and gender. This is very straightforward. Let's target only females. All right, target only females, and then of course, if you are sending your ads to anybody below 23, I believe in my experience, you are wasting your money mostly, right? Because it doesn't convert. What will happen is that you just be getting a lot of people liking your page, right? And they just be looking funny and young and all of that. So I mean, the comfortable age is 44, but again, you test to see if it works. All right. Let's include male since the targeting looks small. So 1.4 million. So we save that. We come back to the platform. We've done age and gender, right? That's it. Next thing we want to do now is interest. Now, in this interest place, it's very smooth, very straightforward. Nothing hard about it. You begin to enter the interest, all right? So I want to target Swatch, people that wear Swatch, you know. I want to target people that go to Abu Dhabi, all right? Abu Dhabi, not Abu Dhabi. I want to target people that wear Nike, you know. Nike Air Max, specific. I want to target people that, let's say, that fly Emirates because I believe that they have money, you know, Emirates. Or they visit Emirates anyways. That's good as well. I want to target people that have gone to Florida because I believe that you have money. All right. So I put in Florida. I want to target people that let's see, what else can we target? People that use, maybe it will come up, iPhone 11. All right. Let's just see if it didn't come up. So if this was Facebook now, iPhone 11 will come up because it has already built interest variables there. All right. Well, we can also expand on what we've done already. Yes, now we can expand because Instagram will begin to show you options. So you just assume that you don't know what else to put. You can begin to expand based on what is here. So I'm just going to enter a lot of variables now. All right, banking, let's see, because I want to just all people have money or something like that, you know. Let's target people that work in insurance as well, you know. Insurance, let's target people that let's see, you know, I mean, that's good enough anyways. So you can see we've entered all the interest variables that we feel like describes our target audience. Once you're done with that, all you need to do is just press OK, and you set up your ad. That's basically it. That's all. It's straightforward. But this is the part that, if you not this one, this part is where you make your money. Of course, your visuals have to be good. If your visuals are terrible, then obviously you lost your money. But this is where you make all the money. Target specific people that are interested in what you're going to buy and make sure they have money. Okay, so we click yes, and then we go to this is the final part. So you can see that it's telling me it has saved the audience already. Now I have the audience. All right. So now I want to just show you briefly. This was another one we created for in the last class I held. All right. So you can see we wanted to, there's a person that does makeup there. So we just tried to do something with her. And this was what she selected. All right. So you can add multiple variables there. All right. So let's not use makeup. Let's use our previous audience. So Instagram automatically saves all of your audiences on the platform like this. It's very direct. Where's the 1.0? All right. So we're now at the budget part. So you can see the budget here, $9.95. So let's say I wanted to run a test on this ad. When I run tests, this is what I usually spend. I did it over 5 days. I spend usually, sometimes I can do 15,000 naira. Sometimes I do 10. All right, when I want to run a test, I want to know which one works. I'll run it on maybe 3 ads or 4 ads and see which one works. But again, like I said, you can actually spend this amount of money and still make sales. Depends on what you are selling. All right. So, for example, there are some things that if you come to me and say, you know what, Michael, I sell this thing. Can I sell it on Instagram? I'll tell you to go to Facebook. So, for example, you want to sell, say you want to sell, what's something specific, extremely specific. There are certain specific things that you probably will not sell because you need to understand the demography of people on Instagram. Okay. So I'm trying to think of specific things that you might not be able to sell. All right. But anyways, suggest something.
What of shoes, watches?
You'll make crazy money from doing those.
Instagram or Facebook?
Both of them cash out for watches or shoes. I've sold shoes on Instagram. I made good money from it last year. All right. Okay.
Services. Can you sell services on Instagram?
Yes, you can. Definitely. It depends on how you create your offer. When you're selling a service on Instagram, don't just go and say, oh, I'm a graphic designer, or oh, I'm a marketer. Sell an offer. An offer is a product packaged in a way that is appealing to the audience. Sell something to them. And again, I always tell them, give a car scanner, waist trainer belts. Definitely, you can sell both of them. Waist trainer will is Instagram, you should even sell waist trainer, basically. Anyways, so all right, that's that about that. Once you set your audience in, go to your promotion and view it. All right, so you can see Instagram places to 3 different places. All right, Instagram can place to your story, and then it's going to show us how it will look on the story, on Instagram stories. It's taking time to load. Okay, so this is how it looks. All right, so you can see our call to action is right there. You can see that our call to action is right there. This is our call to action here. Learn more. You can see it right there. You can see the copy. You can see this. This was a massive trigger for people. Learn Instagram advice for free, and they're like, oh, yes, it's free. So even if they're asking the question and say, this one free, like the first thing is, oh, yes, it is actually free. You should rest assured. And then blah, 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 blah. This is not a perfect copy, but it is a copy that works all the same.
Right? But you said free, but you said free, and then you said 80% off my normal class rates. It's like, you get what I'm saying?
I did not even see that, I did not even see that. I must have put a different copy in.
Oh, okay. So how did people now respond to that?
They came for the free class. 110 people attended the free class, right? After the free, I did the class for 2 hours, taught them for 1 hour, answered their questions for another 1 hour, and then told them, you know what, I want to show you guys how to, because like I said, it was just a test. I woke up one morning, I needed 100K for something. I needed it for something quickly. And then I ran the ad and it worked. And then I told them, you know what, I'm going to show you guys how to find products on AliExpress.
So how much did you spend on the ad?
I spent 1,700.
Wow. What was the conversion?
110 people joined the class via WhatsApp.
Then 40 people paid.
40 people paid, yes.
Okay.
How much per person?
3,000 naira.
Was that the
1,000 naira.
3,000 naira.
Okay, cool. All right.
3,000.
I'm going to
That's
delete.
120.
I'm deleting my post
That's
after
120.
this.
Wait, was that the one
Wait.
they had?
What did you say?
Was that the one they had?
Yes, it ran for no. It last 2 days. It
Wow.
didn't get to 2 days. Like I said, I used 990 something naira and it converted. But
Okay.
again,
This
that
is
was
your
when Instagram ads rate was extremely low. Between March and April, there was a time that Facebook ad rate was generally very low. It is still low now, but now it's not as low as it was then. So even I was surprised. And then you also need to understand something. In that period, almost everybody in Nigeria was on lockdown. So everybody was on the platform. So my ads could deliver to more people. Did you get that?
yeah.
But again, if you're going to convert something like this, you shouldn't spend more than 10K. You need your 120K. It's not a big deal.
Really?
All right. Okay. So that's that about that. So that is story placements, the feed placements, and the whatever placement is there. So you can see 30th of April was when I ran the ad, or when I did the class or whatever. All right. So that is that about that. Once we're done, and then you just basically create your promotion. I'm not going to spend money on Instagram ads for an offer that I don't have time to do. So I'm going to cancel my promotion. All right. I'm going to cancel the promotion because I don't want to. So of course, I'm sure some of you are professionals already. I know Tamilore for one is a professional anyways. I'm familiar with it. I know I'm not really familiar with any other person here. I can't see all your names anyways. I can only see 4 names. Okay, so you of course have your ads manager to manage your campaigns. Oh, this is a different one. Sorry, this is not my ads manager for that account. So of course, free advice. Make sure you have multiple ad accounts. Always make sure you have multiple ad accounts. That's free advice. Go and create 3 Facebook pages and start posting free content. Add friends and let it run for 3 months so that just in case Instagram tries to be funny, you can see the ad. 117 people liked it. 117 people liked it. There were 14 comments of interest out of 117. 100. Okay, so I believe some of them, some people that clicked the link probably did not like it, but 110 people got to the group chat. So I'm going to delete the promotion because I don't want it to run. All right. So usually after you're done with all of that, okay, your promotion will take some time. Okay, I should have shown you that. So let's go back and promote it again because I want to show you that. All right, I want to show you guys that. So let's just promote again. Instagram should not think I'm on spamming accounts. Okay, so usually you will see it at the top here saying your promotion is in review. Okay, your promotion is in review. All right. So when it's approved, it will tell you that it's approved. So one good thing you need to know about Instagram approves ads faster than Facebook. Secret 1. Secret 2, Instagram ads, some ads that will not be approved on Facebook will be approved on Instagram. All right. So 2 secrets you should know. I've told you that in terms of reach, you get better conversions through that. So once you're done with all of that, you can go to your promotions and manage them there. So you can see that it's already telling me that 0 out of whatever amount of money. If you want to delete them, just go there, go to the platforms there and delete, and you're good to go. All right, and you're good to go. And that's it. That's it for Instagram marketing. All right, so let me give you one. This is not part of the class. We're literally done with Instagram advertising, rather. We're done already. I should be taking your question, but let me give you insider info. Let me show you how to look for how this can be helpful to you if you're looking for interest-based. If you're looking for interest, go and look for your competition. So let's assume that your competition is, let's assume that we sell beard oil. Okay, beard oil. This is an example I always use because I like this guy. This guy has been confident. If you have been on Facebook for a while, Instagram for a while, there's no way you wouldn't have seen this guy's ads. This guy is always running this ad. All right. So let's assume that I want to start a beard oil business now, and I want to find out people that will buy it from me. Okay. What I'm going to do is look for my competition. They're going to start looking for any of the ads that they've run. I'll look for an ad that they've run. and then I will look for the comment section of that ad. So I'm looking for the ad I know he has run before. I mean, it's easy to find ads. Just keep looking for the ones that have extreme engagement, like high engagements, high numbers of comments, high numbers of likes. You know, this has 7. No, this is not an ad. So let's keep looking to see if we would find an ad that the guy. Okay, yes, this is definitely an ad. So you can see 665 comments. For him to have run this ads for this long to get this amount of comments, it means he was making good money from this ad alone. Now you can see that this guy uses a video and a and an image of the product itself, and it shows you the results. Social proof, checked, guarantee check. There's no way he will not make money from this ad. It's really, as once he gets his targeting right, he will make money. Now I've known this guy for some years. I've been with him for almost 2 years, seeing what he's been doing and all of that. He graduated to this. He did not start with this. So which shows that he was testing and finally found this to work. So I want to look for people that can buy beard oil for me. I found the ad. What I'll now do is go into the comment section. All right. See all people that are asking for how much. It's hard work. You can see that he still ran the ad 1 day ago. He's still running the ads. Now it's hard work. It's still hard work, right? This ad has been running since March. It's hard work, but I would go to each person's page and start looking at what they do one by one, spying on them, trying to gather my variables. What does this guy do? Okay. Now, again, I told you something. When it's profiling, it's not right, but it's right. If you're an advertiser, you have to make money. That's your first thing. You're looking for people that have money. Profile them before you target or gather their interest variables. So keep going, keep going. People that are asking for how much, I really do not usually like them because I think the guy puts his price there, but I'm not sure. All right, so I'll just keep going to look for people that have been saying it because they've clicked on the ad. All right, no, not this person. I'm not profiling, I'm just being a marketer. You have to look for my videos. All right, so I'm just looking for a way to find out. These guys are targeting. I think it's bad. What's this? Okay, I'm just looking for someone. Well, it seems like it's not working for this guy's ad though. But if you usually, the more you check his ads, right, the more you would find interest variables. So this guy now, let's see. Okay, gift award. We also no. So basically, you just go through all these comments. It takes time, but you go through all the comments, and then when you finally find someone, right, that fits into what you think is the ideal audience, look at the activities of that person. All right, look at the activities of that person. After you look at the activities of that person, go to the person's followers list. Look at the activities of the followers. By the time you do all of that, you'll be able to gather so many interest variables that you can input into your system for a test. That's one way. The other way is to go to Nairaland. Go to Nairaland. Go and look for what people are talking about when it comes to your products. Right? Look at what people are talking about when it comes to your products. Okay. Each other way. You can, there are many ways you can gather each other. You can run contests, ask people around, right? You can think about it. You can build a persona. Ask yourself questions that you think that the people that are in that category should be able to answer. All right. Okay. Like I've told you guys the secrets. Look for people that have money. All right. Where did they go to? What did they do? Then merge that with your target audience, and they are good to go. At this point, let us take questions. As many questions as you have late for me.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Michael.
Mr. Tamilore, good evening. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Great connecting with you and learning from you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so the question I have is, I run a tie and dye clothing brand and I sell using Facebook and it works really well. Like I make reasonable sales from there. But on another end, when I want to promote 72 courses from expert name, mostly the make money niche, I find it a bit difficult trying to use Instagram to achieve such goals. How do you think we can actually integrate Instagram into the make money?
If you want to run any any form of offer that is not any form of offer, any form of offer that is not product based, you need to set up a funnel. You must set up a funnel. If you don't set up a funnel, you're looking to dash Instagram money. Give them something for free first.
Yeah, there's a funnel. There's a funnel, and for example, in the 72 IG funnel, we have to use email marketing to follow up on people. And the truth is, a good number of people, like I've made some good number of sales, but on another end, I have experienced difficulties. Maybe some people reading emails and maybe they can't even afford. On another end, a lot of people don't even read emails, and that's why I'm
you need to
okay, I'm listening. Sorry.
I mean, see, for funnels, I don't know what funnel is in place for that course because I don't do affiliate marketing. I've not really been that a fan of it from time.
Okay.
So I don't know what funnel is in place for it, but the funnel has to be particular to the audience. All right, you need to. So, for example, now that's 4,000 naira. That 4,000 naira offer, I knew that I mean, I can't teach someone for 2 hours and your brain will not, because I mean, this is not a pitch call. This is not a pitch class. I'm not trying to get you guys to sign up for anything after this class. If I was trying to get you to sign up for something, I would have put this sweet juice. I'll tell you how much I made yesterday, how much I made day before yesterday, how much I did last year. All these sweet juices, put it inside. So that when I just tell you, what, just pay 3,000 naira, you convert it. Michael, don't just take my money.
Take my money.
What's that song? Put down for your head.
Put down for my head.
If that was the case. So I don't know what funnel is in place. It depends on the funnel that is in place. That's what will determine how you set up the entire thing on Instagram. But Instagram has your customers. No matter what you sell, Instagram has your customers. I assure you it does. Okay. But again, if you are looking for the people in the corporate world, say senior consultants, senior marketers, managers, you want to go to Facebook, right? Instagram might not help you achieve the results. Now, for make money, I would say the first thing you need to try to do is make your. It's tough to filter through. But the best you can do is your targeting. And then understand that okay, if I reach out to 1 million people, maybe only 1% will convert. Maybe only 1% will convert. All right.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Mr. Michael.
Good evening, sir.
Question from you. On Twitter of late, you made mention of that one shouldn't sell products, but rather sell offers. Yes. How will you do an offer for say someone selling shoes or clothing?
So, say for example, I wanted to sell t-shirts. Okay, I wanted to sell t-shirts. All right. The product is what? The t-shirt, right? That's the product.
Yes.
The question now is that what is the offer? The product, the offer is not the t-shirt. All right. My offer can be this, simple and short. Get 5 t-shirts. So one t-shirt, I'll tell them, one t-shirt is 5,000 naira. Or you can buy 5 t-shirts for 10,000 naira. That's an offer. Okay. It's a package deal. If you just promote this and say it's 2,000 naira, they look at you and say, okay, I'll scroll. But you tell them one t-shirt 5,000 naira, 5 t-shirts, whatever, that's an offer. The adverts, the ad copy I showed you, buy one, get one free. That's an offer. Okay.
But you can't do that. You can't do that for high ticket items like shoe. Buy one shoe, get another shoe free. That's what I was asking. What angle do you play?
So now you're consulting. I charge $150 an hour. Okay, so if you're going to do, what is the price of the shoe?
20K.
That's my ticket now. That's my ticket. You can look for things you can add to that offer to make it juicy. All right, so you can say maybe something like buy 2 shoes. So what I did then was, so we had this collection of shoes that came like loafers. Loafers. So you had the option of mixing 3 for 50K. Then you also had the option of getting a free belt alongside that, right? You have the option of giving them free delivery. All you need to just think about is that what is that sweet thing you can add to the deal to make it look more like they're getting more for less. All right. That's what you think about basically. What can you add to that deal to make it look like you're getting more? An offer can also be you know what, don't pay us till we get the product to you, right? Don't pay us till we get the product to you. Now, one thing I've learned about people that accept such offers is that they usually, there's that Nigerian, Nigerians are very funny. If it's abroad now, you tell someone that, oh, don't pay me till it gets to you. If you bring the product to the person's not like, you pay it to go to your house. But Nigerians, we have big shoulders. Yoruba will say Ibiraga. We're very putting our shoulder here. So if you tell someone, I'll bring the product to you. If you don't like it, take it back. They will feel, big and like, no, they will pay for it. Most of the time, they pay for it. That can be an offer. An offer can be, you know what, this our shoe. I mean, maybe that won't work for shoe, but maybe something else. You can say, okay, these
Okay.
drugs, right? They work for so amount of time. If it doesn't work, get your money back. That's an offer. But if you say, okay, come and buy a shoe, you won't sell as much as when you put it into an offer. Okay.
All right. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. I just have a couple of questions, maybe three, I guess. Now, first, can one sell real estate on with Instagram ads?
Yes,
And
you
then just two in one, the first one. And secondly, my wife sells this thing called catfish. It's more like grilled catfish. Can it also sell on Instagram?
Yes.
Those are my first, like
it can
1A,
sell.
1B.
Yes, just create an offer for anything can sell.
Sorry?
Just create an offer or create a funnel, one of the two of them. Create an offer or create a funnel. So for real estate now, I have not run ads. I've not run ads for real estate before. So I would not advise that you run ads. I have consulted for a real estate, and what we did was that we built a funnel. So I would advise that you build a funnel. Don't just run direct ads, build a funnel. Take them through a process where they can trust you. So, for example, if you are selling land, you know what I would do? I will target people that can talk to me for the people that I can reach out to for free consultation. All right, come and talk to me. Let's talk about your land needs. Afterwards, we'll talk about pricing and sales and all of that. All right.
Okay. Okay. My second question is, if, for instance, one does an ad for a course on Instagram, can you run an ad to like a 40-minute webinar? Not a live session, but like a 40-minute webinar. I'm asking this because,
as far as it has a link, you can run the ads there.
okay, as far as what I can run ads to like a 40-minute webinar, like a pre-recorded one.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Then, lastly, please. You talked about targeting earlier. You were doing the targeting, and I was at the point thinking, are these things not too much, the interest you were targeting? So I'm asking, are there limits to the interest you can target? I mean, like, is it the less the better, or you can just extend to like 50, 100, it doesn't matter?
It is not the less the better. It's particular to what you are targeting for. It's not the less the better. No, it's particular to what you are targeting for. So, for example, if I'm trying to reach out to say people that travel a lot, okay, if I can put 1,000 hotels, 1,000 hotels that I know that are outside Nigeria, all right, because hotels, if I want to target people that travel a lot, I'm a travel agency, I want to people that, of course, hotel is what I will target, all right, hotel and airlines, okay. If I can put 1,000 hotels because, as far as I'm concerned, hotel is my target option. Do you understand? So the more people I can find as relates to hotels is the better for my ad. Because again, your ad will reach plenty people, but not those people are not specific enough to get conversion. So the more people you can put in there that are specific to your audience, the better for you. But it's not that you're not gonna start putting Jamaica, France, all those places and think that you will just lose your money. That's why it is specific to your option. All right.
Oh, hello, Mr. Maker.
Yeah, I get you, sir.
Hello,
Alright.
Mr. Maker.
Yeah, it's clear. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, I can hear you. I said it's
I'm
clear.
here.
Yes, I got it.
Okay, I have a question, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Can someone do retargeting on Instagram or like?
You can do your retargeting from Facebook.
Okay.
Only from Facebook. Yeah. So when you run your ads on Instagram, okay.
Okay.
When you run your ads from Instagram, what you now want to do is just run the ads basically from. Go to Instagram, create your lookalike, right? Custom audience first. Create your custom audience first. After that, create a lookalike, then place it back on Instagram. Sadly, your reach will be lower.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, I know we have a few messages here. Let's quickly read through before you can ask again. How can I recover my Instagram? Forget about that account. That's the simple answer to that one. Forget about the account. Don't bother yourself. Don't stress too much. Yes, he had so many vanity metrics. People, his targeting was improper. Good evening, Sir Edward. Thanks for someone. Thanks for your no. Thank you for coming. Because I love to have your name. That's what transferring that knowledge to us. Oh, you have my name is Michael Adit. If you want to reach out to me, just send me a message on Twitter. Thank you. What if you don't have a website yet and you use use your WhatsApp business link? Because me, I even like WhatsApp business. So I like having conversations. It's easier to convert people if you have time. Do message conversations. So, for example, that ad now, I just took them to group chat. I didn't have time. I just took them to group chat. I was talking to them on the group chat using voice notes. Hello, good evening. Hi, welcome. Hello, good evening. Welcome. Hi. And then that was it. Will this work? So, thinking of trying freelance course promotion. The route will be Instagram ad. Why is there funnel here? I don't. The funnel is Instagram ad to WhatsApp. That's the only funnel. There's only for funnel in between here. So Instagram ad to WhatsApp class. That's okay. Well, unless you have a landing page here, which is not necessary to be honest. Just take them from here to group. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Why not? So there's look alike and custom audience on Instagram. No, there's look alike and custom audience on Facebook. You go and do it on Facebook, then place your ad back on Instagram. What's the recommended budget for and for how many days? For what exactly? It depends on what you want to do. All right. Nobody can tell you spend this amount of money and you make money. Nobody ever tells you that. It depends on what you want to do. So, for example, you want to sell real estate and you want to spend the same 5,000 naira that we were selling, that was selling cost of 3,000 naira. You're wicked now. That's wickedness. Yeah. You know, if you're selling real estate, you should prepare to spend all those 50,000, 100,000 naira to get your actual leads. Okay. You can spend less. I'm not saying you can't spend 5,000 to get your conversions. Good evening, Mr. Ima. Okay. My name is Michael. Oh, okay. Good evening, Mr. Ima. Thank you for this class. Please, can we have access to the recording of this? Yes, you can. What else?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Sir Bruno.
Yes, sir. Sir, please, I wanted to ask a question regarding my friend. She's a she sells thrift clothes.
Okay.
And she has complained to me that she's not getting sales and a whole lot of things and she has done a whole lot of Instagram ads. In fact, I'm sure I want to refer her to you. And I'm very sure that if I tell her the song that's good, she'll say she knows about it and all that. So, sir, what do you think that she's not doing right?
So the problem with Instagram is that there are many things you can be doing wrong. All right. So in the first place, this is no organic class, but okay, I'll answer your question. The first thing that you need to understand is that Instagram starts, like I said, is what is her profile like? If she's running ads, first of all, you know from this class now, you know that advertising might be very bad. So you can take all the things you've learned from here and go and look at our ads and see if it's good or not. But if you as a customer, you want to buy something from someone now, all right, and you want to buy a shoe, and then you get to the person's page, and then you're seeing 5,000 following. The person is following 5,000 people, while she has 3 followers. Will you buy from that person? Exactly. Her bio might be wrong. Something might be wrong there. Her picture might be wrong. Her content might be poor. Her photography can be. There are so many things that can be wrong with your Instagram that will make you not convert. But I suspect mostly because it's a trade store, I suspect that she does not have an offer. That's one. I'm sure she doesn't have an offer. 2,
you're right, sir.
The ad is not properly being run. What she's doing is just boosting, so she will not make sales. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Sorry, I'm coming.
Yakin,
I'm coming.
Okay.
Please, when IT ads manager comes in, there's no IT ads manager. You only have Facebook ads manager. All ads can be controlled from the Facebook ads manager, whether it is Instagram or Facebook. I want to run ads for a hair care company. Please speak on that. What do you want me to say on that? I mean, for hair care, if it's about growing their hair, what you want to try to do is show social proof. For such a thing, what you want to try to do is tell them that it works. So you can, you just test. I mean, the person can just hold the product and smile with a big full hair, or you can have before and after. Instagram does not permit before and after, so you have to be creative with how you create the video in such a way that the platform will not read before and after. Okay, Yeah, it's how they won't get engagement for a new account. This is not organic class, eh? It's not an organic class, so I'm not teaching you organic marketing. That's a big,
Mr.
big problem. Yes.
Michael, a quick question. You
Yes,
made mention
please.
that Instagram ads can be managed or controlled from Facebook.
Yes,
Say,
please.
if I say, for instance, I run an ad on Instagram for 5 days, and probably by day 3 or day 4, I realize that ad is doing well. Can I go to Facebook and extend it, or do I have to wait for it to finish and then I start all over again?
You can't edit an ad while it's running. You can't edit an Instagram ad while
Even
it's running.
Even from Facebook.
You can't.
I can't extend the date.
No, you can't. What you have to, what am I saying? You can extend the dates, definitely from Ads Manager. You
from
can.
Facebook.
Yes, you can. Just go to the Ads Manager and extend it. It's simple. You can do that. You can't edit it, but you can extend the dates. Of course, they will allow you to spend more money.
Hello, Mr. Michael.
Yes, hi, Ido. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. I am a kind of into importation. I've been selling waist trainer for the past 2 or 3 years.
Ah, yeah, a millionaire. Yeah, a millionaire.
So recently, probably this year, I started following you on Twitter.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Seeing a kind of positive result from Instagram. I don't usually use Instagram. I only use Facebook. So now, probably like 2 months ago, I got a kind of client that's into fashion. You understand? I only sell birds, according to my earlier. So I try to help this person sell. Like I do brand awareness earlier. You understand? So we get a kind of more visibility. All these vanity metrics, as I said earlier. But I'm totally confused because what I usually do and what I'm good at is selling offer. So that's where I want solution to a particular problem, and I'll sell it.
It's your target.
Now, fashion industry. I don't know how to do it like that. I'm a kind of confused. You understand? The person is into fashion.
What does she sell in fashions?
It's a kind of it is selling fabrics. You understand? Creates a kind of design from raw for bridal people for bridal and
what you can tell me one. When you say you're good with offers, just one. What is that one thing? One. Tell me one. I have a student that just took my tweets from Instagram, ran ads for fabrics, and she made 125K in 3 days.
Okay, I'm with you. I think I saw that on your post. I saw that.
You saw it, Abi, eh? She
exactly,
did that.
I saw it.
She did that.
Okay.
She made 55K in 1 day. Then across the 3 days, she did that. So definitely, you can run ads for fabrics and they will work. And when I saw, there was nothing special. Her copy was not eccentric. She just put the pictures of the fabric there. Most likely, what she did well was her targeting.
I got it.
Okay, just review that.
Okay, thanks so much, sir.
No problem.
All right, Mr. Mike.
Hello, Damnari. Good evening.
Thank you for this class. Please, my question is that for somebody that, okay, for example, I have a personal page on Instagram, but I'm into mini importation and I want to sell wristwatches, for instance. Now, do I have to create a new page for it, and how effective with the ad run, considering the fact that
if you are going to run, if you want to do multiple things, multiple products, never ever use the same page for multiple products unless you have money. You can do it. If you have money, you can be happy with, you can do that, no problem. All right. But if you don't have money, then use different pages. Why? The algorithm studies your page. The algorithm studies your posts. The algorithm studies and gathers data. Now, the algorithm wants to help you, but what happens is that most people don't allow it help them. All right. So if the algorithm has perfected your page for selling wristwatches, it already kind of adjusts. It knows where to go to. You now start introducing fish. If you are the algorithm, say you will not be angry. You'll be upset now. So try to divide the page. But again, like I said, if you have money at waste, you can just throw money in it and all the best with the algorithm. All right.
All right. Okay, sir.
Yeah. All right,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
I'm giving you extra 30
Hello,
minutes. Okay.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Okay, great. I just wanted to ask. I asked earlier, but I didn't hear the reply. I think I had network issues. I heard you say something about custom audiences and pixels and lookalike audience. So I was asking, does Instagram also have those?
No, it does not.
Okay, thanks.
Can you throw more light? Can you throw more light on that custom audience? Can I have a video that is doing well on Instagram and I go to Facebook, do a lookalike custom audience on it, and then promote?
Sure, you can.
Target those people for an
Yes.
for an updated offer.
Yes, you can. Definitely.
Hey, good evening, Mr. Michael.
The way custom audiences work. Sorry, Kule, I'm coming. Sorry. The way custom audiences work is that it takes the interaction either on your Facebook page or on your ad or Instagram page. So as far as you can take any interactions from all of that, you are good to go. Okay?
Okay.
Kule, I'm with you.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Michael. Thank you so much.
Good evening, sir. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome, sir. Okay, if I want to run an ad for a service like a dry cleaning company, a laundry company, so
Nice.
you talked about an offer, and how do I also do my targeting? And I'm not talking about Lagos right now that we have a lot of people. I'm talking about Ife, Ibadan, and stuff like that. So how do we run an offer and also target people for me to actually get a good convert?
Oh, my brother, I'll be honest with you. There are some locations that they don't just convert. So
Okay.
there are some locations that don't convert, depending on what your offer is, and there are some that actually convert, and there are some that you have to spend a lot of money first to get the targeting right. So if you're looking for me to tell you exactly who to target based on like cleaning, I can't do that for you as we're here. I need to take my time and think about it to create a proper targeting that will be tested first, right? We test. I have a new client. I haven't been taking clients for some months, but I finally got one because our company seems amazing. And we're testing. We're spending the entire September testing. I don't even want to tell you how much we're using to test. But guess what? We'll make all the money back before December. You know? Make maybe times 50 of that back before December with my protection. So you need to test first and find out what works. When it comes to your offer, you need to think about it. Go and research the pain points. What is that which you can sell to people that will make them take your services as a dry cleaner? What is that offer you can create? What can you actually do? I can't tell you exactly what you can do. And of course, you can run a brand awareness campaign, but again, attaching an offer may just be better, to be honest. I mean, an offer can be simply, you know what, if you have money, you can, you know what, we'll wash one shirt for you for free and then see how good our services are. You can pack it and offer in any way, you know, and just let them know that but again, you can do brand awareness. Brand awareness might work for that. Just make sure you get your targeting properly.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if I can contribute to that laundry stuff, sir.
Sure, you can, please.
Concerning the laundry stuff, I'm also a laundryman in Abuja here. But I think the best thing you can do, sir, is maybe you just give maybe free weekend, do free.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Tell them to come. They should come and wash and iron for free for a week.
That's an offer.
That alone will actually convince them. No one will actually go away from you. Get their contact, message them, talk to them as family and friends and all other stuff.
But again, Edward is right. But again, you have to be careful. Why? If you go and do that in Ibadan, and they think,
you can actually do it for a start. I did that once. I did that because I worked in law school.
You did in Abuja. That's
yes. Yes. Like you have just said a shirt and a trousers. Gaskia, a shirt and a trousers.
All right. So please, Facebook doesn't accept my barter card. What options do I have? The reason why Facebook is not accepting your barter card is because your account is set to Naira. If your account is set to Naira, it won't accept it. Go and try and change it to dollar first. The option you can use is use Access Bank. Access Bank is good enough. Rema Alert card is good to go for now. It's also a virtual. Yeah, for sure. Okay, all right, fantastic. All right, guys. Thank you so much. It was supposed to be 1 hour. It was 1 hour, 30 minutes. Now I want to hear from you. Was this productive?
Highly productive, sir.
Did you learn a lot? I hope you learned a lot.
Yeah, a lot. I learned a lot. A lot.
Yes, I did. Hi.
Hello.
Yes, I learned a lot.
Thank
I
you.
hope
Thank you for
those of
learning.
us that didn't join from the beginning can have access to the class after, sir.
Definitely, sir. You will get your
Thank
recordings.
Thank you.
When would that be? When would that be?
I think Zoom takes about 4 hours to process, but let's say by tomorrow evening you'll get your recordings. So I know some of you came through my client, right? I'm sure you know his name anyways. So some of you came through him. So I'm sure he will send you the links. And then the guys that came from my Twitter or from my WhatsApp, you get the links through me. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you very
All
much,
right.
sir.
Thank you guys so much. I enjoyed my time with you. I enjoyed it. All right. I hope you guys join me on Twitter. If you're not following me yet, go and follow me.
I've actually joined you, sir. I want you to reply me, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Michael, I have one last question.
Okay.
I followed you already, sir.
The last time we were on Zoom, you made a promise that you release your T-shirt business as a course, and up to now I've still been waiting for that.
When I do
you remember your promise, right?
I've not done it yet. When I do it, see, I'm still working on my Instagram course.
You are taking too much time on it.
You want to buy my T-shirt business? All right, no problem. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I enjoyed myself. I wish you guys the best. My tweet on Twitter, my pinned tweet has a lot of information. Read it, combine it with this video class. I'm going to make millions of naira. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right, guys. Take care. Thank you so much. It was good. I was good. Oh, nice to see you, Edward. Nice to see you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
I'll meet you on Twitter,
so
sir.
much. All right. Bye. No
Yes,
problem.
sir.
No problem. Bye.
Yes, sir.